What is up? I'm loving my new sound effects. Yes. Well, we are here on the shores of Lake Ouachita. You know what we're going to be doing today? We're going to do a little pre-fishing. That's right. I'm going to spend 2 days here, but today's video is going to be all about just showing you a little bit about the lake and a whole lot about the new changes that FLW's got going on, okay? New changes with FLW. What's going to happen to Billy? That is the question. We got to figure this out, guys. I need your help. I really do need your help. What is going to happen to Billy? Because the new FLW rules for 2019 has gotten rid of co-anglers. And look, I'm a little torn because I was a co-angler. That's how I started. So I love the co-angler side, but I really do believe, honestly, that it is time to make that change for the good. Here's why. Number one, we're going to have marshals, and that's a great program so guys can ride along in the boats throughout the tournament and learn from us as we fish. Number two, we're going to get tons more on the water coverage. What does that mean? It means the marshals are going to be basically taking photos, doing live streams, doing all kind of stuff so to keep you guys up to date on the tournament. So that's going to be really cool stuff. But again, what do we do with Billy? What do we do with Billy? What do we do with Billy? What do we do with Billy?
He could be your cheerleader.
Cheerleader? That's an idea. He could do that. We could stick Billy in the rod locker. He might fit in there. He could fit. He would fit good in that size rod locker right there. Maybe in there. And then maybe he just pops out. Like when I get to my first spot during the tournament, he just pops up and be like, "What's up?" We got to figure out what to do with Billy. So I need your help. Some ideas. Drop some comments down below. Tell me what you think we should do with Billy. I've got a few ideas I'm going to bring you up to speed on. But let's get right to it. I want to get out there on that lake and do a little pre-scouting because you know what today is about? Today is all about turning this alarm off right here. That's what today's about. Today is all about the mission. The mission. The mission.
The mission.
You know, I won this tournament back in 2011 here on the shores of Lake Ouachita. My grandmother was born on the shores of this lake right here. We have an old family homestead in the little town of Mount Ida, just up the road just a little ways. Now, I'm not from here. I'm from Florida. Growing up, I water skied on this lake, did a little bit of fishing as a kid with my granddad. This is special. This is a special place. So I've got to figure out some things. I'm going to spend 2 days, but today I'm going to bring you guys along. We're going to come up with an idea for Billy, number one. And number two, I'm going to show you a little bit about fishing Lake Ouachita. Hopefully catch a few nice bass. And that's the deal. So come hang out. Come hang out. Are you ready, Brandon? Are you ready? Are you ready to do some magic today? You're going to do like double flips with the drone or anything crazy? All right. Well, let's get after it, guys. Right now I'm just grabbing this little drop in the river. A lot of bait actually. And I'm driving through here, I saw a few fish break. So I dropped the waypoint right back here where I saw them. I'm gonna idle down through here, see if we can't find a little water fish. A lot of activity. In the summertime, the biggest thing to look for is bait and water flow because it's hot. You know, channels are good, points are good, things that where wind blows, you know, the current's going to go across them. And if there's bait, when you match those two things up, you can find a school of fish somewhere around that area. And that's hopefully what we just found right here in this little turn of the river. All right. We're going to throw a couple things here. One is this new live target swim bait. It's the perfect size for schooling fish. That little dude right there will catch them. and also hair jig and a regular swim bait too. We see them come up busting. This right here is deadly. I want to fish this spot first just because it's a summertime deal and a lot of boat traffic, a lot of people water skiing. You see one break? There's fish coming to see the right side. Watch that bait. Watch the bait move. There's a fish going underneath them. What is that? Look at that. It's a little striper, little white bass. Ooh, I don't know. Hey now. Probably a lot of these in here. You know, that's the thing. You get out here on these ledges like this, and you'll see a lot of fish. It's just what species are they? A lot of times, when there's those here, there's a school of bass somewhere close by. Little spotted bass. This place has got largemouth spots. They say there's a few smallmouth in here, but nobody really catches them too often. So he's so cute. He's a cute little dude. All right. I'll tell your mom I'm looking for her. Take her on a little date in a couple weeks. What's cool too is you can see how deep the bait. There he is. There he is. I put a little better fish. There's probably a bunch of them with him. Little largemouth. Still a little baby. He's little. He's little. What is it going to take to win? When I won this tournament back in 2011, I had 20 pounds the first day, and then after that I had between 14 and 17, and I won by 3 or 4 pounds. So it's going to take 15 to 16 pounds a day to win. That right there won't get anything done at all. You can find some areas that have some better fish schooling, then that's good. That's how I caught them back in 2011. I caught them on a big schooling spot. There's another one behind my bait right now. All right, let's try this spot. So we've been up the river, and it's hot. I mean, it's like, I don't like it up there. I don't like it up there. There's something about the heat and the color of the water just makes it feel like hot. Out here, Main Lake, the water's nice and green, clean looking. I just feel at home here. So here's what I'm thinking we do with Bill. I'm thinking maybe we bring him along on tour and he can help film some. The problem with Billy, he's got a shaky hand, a little shaky, nervous, gets nervous like that. That we could maybe work on that. The other thing that we could do with him is he could be like the manager of the media team. No? You don't like that, Brandon? He can stay on track with you and make sure you're scheduled. No, you don't like that idea? It's going to be up to the fans. If the fans like that idea. Because what I'm thinking is if he's managing your time better, then the videos are going to be better. And the people will like watching them much better. No?
No.
No?
No.
No? All right, so here's what I'm thinking. Maybe we bring Billy along and we let him hang out, and then maybe you and him can shoot some videos. Like one video a tournament. You know, kind of like that Brandon and Billy Ridiculous Adventures. Or what do we call it? What did we call it?
Excellent Adventures.
Is it Excellent Adventures? I think it's more like Ridiculous Adventures. So maybe we do that. Maybe we bring Billy along with us and he can help manage a little bit. No, maybe not. But we can do Billy and Brandon's Excellent Adventures. I like that idea a lot. So that's one idea. I like that. I like that a lot. So here you go. Back to it. I got to get back to fishing. I got to catch a fish here, but that could work. That could work. Good. All right. Is it rubbed in? All right. How about? That better?
It's actually pretty good. I've got to do something about my raccoon eyes because they were so bad the other day coming back from Detroit that when I was in the airport, dude, people were laughing at me. These people walked by, and the one lady said, I heard her when she walked by, she said, what's wrong with that guy's face? Bad. So I gotta really take care. I have a sun mask and I left it in the truck. That's not a good idea. The second thing we gotta solve is how in the heck to catch some of these fish out here. I'm seeing them on the graph, I just can't get them to bite. See if we can't make a little adjustment. I just tied on a different kind of drop shot. I put a spy bait on. I put a smaller swim bait on. See if we can't make a few of these dudes bite. You should just jump in and hang onto the ladder. Go ahead. See ya. I didn't tell you about the big giant 150-pound alligator gar in here. They eat little kids like topwater lures. Dude, your face is so white. Your face is white like your shirt, dude. You look like Casper. That's hilarious.
Because of that sunscreen.
Oh, dude, you've got so much on, you've got like a slick going on. Oh, that's funny. Does that feel good?
Kind of.
Kind of? Better than sitting in the boat.
Yeah, but it's like the same temperature.
Yeah, that's a problem. Hey, you should swim around. Let me see if I can see on the Panoptics. Let me go into 30-foot range. I see your feet. Oh, there's your foot. Oh, I do see your, oh my gosh, dude. I can see your feet kicking like a little, like dog paddling. That is hilarious, dude. Here, let me back up. That's hilarious. Oh, dude, that's cool looking. You look like you're walking. I don't know if you can see that, guys. I don't know if you can see that. That is crazy. You got a fish going underneath you. Well, you're on live scope, my friend. There's fish all around here. I think you stirred them up. You might have. That's a taco bass. So what do you think, guys? You had a little time to think about it. Do you think we should bring Billy back? I like the idea. I really do. I think having him come hang out for the tournaments when he can. Hopefully he can do it every tournament, 7 tournaments, and help with some filming. You know, do his thing. You know, be the life of the party. Get us up in the mornings, play music. He can be like, we need a DJ. And he could be the DJ in the mornings because he plays lots of.
He plays the same song on repeat.
Right. He plays a lot of the same stuff. He likes Ariana Grande and Britney Spears. A couple changes for next year. Obviously, we're talking about no co-anglers, which, again, I was a co-angler, so I'm a little torn on it. But I really think it's time to have the co-anglers focus on the Costa Series, the BFLs, and stuff like that. And let the tour be the tour guys, because I think we can really give you guys so much more exposure to daily, you know, events throughout the tournament, because we'll have a marshal taking photos, doing live streams, keeping everybody up to speed, sending photos into FLW. So you're really gonna be able to follow along a lot better, and that's really what's gonna be awesome. And I think you're gonna see the weights go up. I think you're gonna see more fish get caught. I think you're gonna see some cool stuff. I really do. And they're going to eventually drop the field size down after next year to 150. So it's going to be a real strict qualification to fish the FLW Tour, which, again, that needed to happen as well. So, you know, again, I'm torn on the co-angler thing because I'm going to miss Billy. But it's really the right move, and I really applaud FLW for doing it. A lot of people are, you know, a little torn as well. I've read some comments online where people are like, oh, that's, you know, shouldn't have done that. But at the end of the day, we really need to grow this sport on the pro side. And here's the deal. If you're one of those co-anglers that said, I wanted to fish the co-angler side of the tour so I could become a pro one day, then do that. Dominate on the Costas, dominate on the BFLs. Come over here in Marshall and get a feel for what some of these other lakes are around the country that we travel to. And you'll get to see firsthand what works, what doesn't work. And that's really what it's about. You can sit back there, take notes, you can take pictures, you can really take it all in. Because when you're in the tournament, you know, you're focused on catching fish yourself. You're not always paying attention to exactly what the pro's doing. So it's a really good learning experience. And they're gonna pay out $2,500 for the first place marshal, which is shared weight. You know, whoever you went with day one, whatever weight they have, you get it, and then they mix you up with somebody else on day two. And so $2,500. And then the cool thing is you can win a boat at the end of the year. So every day that you're a marshal, you get your name put in a hat. And at the end of the year, how many days you marshaled is how many opportunities you have to win a brand new Ranger bass boat. So, I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's really cool. But again, we still have to find a place for Billy. And I think that's a good idea. So I think that's what we're going to do, Billy. We'll call Billy here in a little bit. See if we can talk him into it. You think we can? I think we can. Hello? Who's this? Man, I'm tapped out, dude. I bought like 6 of them things, man. I'm tapped out. Yeah, I'm tapped out, man. I went to Hawaii, Japan. I did the one in Antarctica. Yeah, I did the one in Antarctica, the frozen hotel one too. It was cool. So, yeah, I want the one that goes to Mars. They got one to Mars yet? I'll do that one. SpaceX, man, SpaceX. Come on, y'all hook up with SpaceX and get it going. Yeah, all right. Hey, man, I'm not interested, bro. I appreciate it, man. All right, all right, all right, bye. Hilton. Can you believe it? That was Hilton trying to get me to buy one of your timeshares. You give them my freaking... That's what you did. I know exactly what happened. You had to like share, reference 3 people. That's the second call I've had in 2 weeks. Yep. You had to get some kind of bonus point to move up to the suite.
No, I didn't do that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I'm no dummy. I'm no dummy. I know what you did. You gave them my number and they're calling me trying to buy timeshares in Orlando. The guy thought it was pretty funny though. I said, I want the one to Mars, dude, and get Spaceship X to partner up. Does anybody ever do that? I mean, these people call people. Does anybody ever fall for that?
I didn't buy timeshares. I just took their discount.
It gave numbers out and gave 5 numbers out to 5 people that they wanted to know, yeah, who might be a potential. And you thought, oh, I got a great one here. Take this number down. This guy might buy a couple of them. He travels everywhere. Watch out now. Be careful on that kind of stuff. So I know what that size bass looks like now. I can see him on the graph. It's a keeper. What do you think? So I'm trying to figure out what these fish look like on this graph because there's so many fish. And there was 3 marks that were definitely bigger than the other stuff that I was around. Like there's some more of them right there. And that's what that must be. So if I see a bigger mark than that, then that's really what we need to be looking for. We got a jumper. The last bass before we get struck by, oh my gosh, that rod is zipping, dude. It's bad. We gotta go. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my rod is literally going zzz. Little spot. There's like 6 or 8 of them in there with him. That's the problem with this lake right now, is that it's overrun with a lot of these small spots, but word on the street, there are some 3-pounders. I think spots are cool. Smallmouth might be my favorite, but spots might be my second favorite. And I have immense love for largemouth, but I've spent my whole life catching them, so I kind of like the way these little dudes look. If spots got to like 200, 300 pounds, they'd eat people. That's how mean they are. Like you would turn the news on and it would be like, yeah, little Johnny was swimming out off the dock and got eaten by a spotted bass. It looked like his big old Zara spook got blowed up on. Because they're mean.
What are you doing?
What? Well, we're out here filming. I like your hair.
Thank you.
Your hair looks interesting.
Wet?
Wet.
Oh, yeah. It started raining. We had to bring some stuff in from outside.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
we've
Storm.
been filming a video today, and the video is all about what are we going to do with Billy? What are we going to do with Billy? And so we got a couple ideas and wanted to see if you wanted to maybe, join us for next year. If you hadn't had enough of us yet, I don't know. The fans are dropping comments on the video to kind of let us know what they want. So being on a serious note, because I think we got it figured out. I'm thinking you and Brandon need to do a Brandon and Billy's excellent, ridiculous adventures video at each tourist stop. What do you think?
That could work.
That could work.
That could work.
If we get some support from the fans, that could work, right? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to activate our fan sponsorship thing soon. It's not activated yet, but we're going to activate it like immediately.
Yeah.
Probably after they see this video, but they can help support the channel, and some of that can go towards you and the travel and all that kind of stuff, which is good.
Yeah. I like it.
Because you just can't just take off for a week and just hang out and do nothing and be away from your family. Tell everybody hello, by the way. Everybody's watching you right now.
Watching who? Me? Brandon?
No, well, everybody in there.
Are you live?
Well, everybody in that camera right now is watching you, and you're on there, so you got to tell them something. Tell the fans something. They're your fans.
Vote for me. Vote for me.
Vote for me. That's what we'll do. We're going to activate the sponsorships, and with that sponsorship button that we activate, we're going to have special videos that are only for people that sponsor the channel, and we'll have special videos from Billy as well that's going direct to the people sponsoring the videos, sponsoring the channel. And we're going to have all kind of things. We're going to have some discount codes in there for, I don't know, we're going to have all kind of cool stuff. So it's going to be well worth the support. And this is going to help fund the Keep Billy Alive fund. Keep Billy on the road fund.
Yes.
Yes.
Please donate.
But here's what I want you to do. I'm out here sweating to death. I'm out here on Lake Ouachita. I want you, because these guys have been hanging out with me all day today in this sweat and this sweltering heat, and we haven't found anything. A big storm's coming. I want you to tell everybody. I need you to sign them out. Okay? We're gonna sign everybody out right now. Tell them thanks for subscribing. Tell them all that right now, Billy. Go ahead and give them a bam.
Thanks for subscribing. Vote for me. Bam.
That was weak. You got to do like the whole screen, bam. Like the whole thing. You got to, like, the whole fist has got to go, and then we're going to close the video out. Like up in the little camera part.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Make sure and hit the notification bell, and we're out. Bam.
All right, so that was an okay closeout, but you were slurring your words, dude. You were like, thanks for subscribing.
I know. I went to the dentist today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good excuse.
I had a cavity beginning behind my front tooth, he said.
Ooh.
I said, do you think it's from moon pies? He said, that's a good possibility.
Yeah, that and
Moon pies,
Pepsi. Yeah, moon pies and Pepsis, my friend.
That's my first cavity in like 4 or 5 years.
It's all downhill from
It's all
here.
downhill. You got to do the root canals now. But we're glad to have you back. So that's the deal. That's the deal. You're part of the team, my friend. Billy's part of the team. Yeah!